Anyway, let's see what happened last session.
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
So Brock and Owen went to finish Brock's new armor, which
Mhm.
is glorious. While Bees and Audrey were kind of looking around the town, and eventually saw Bees saw a drow going into the town hall. We come to investigate that later. He also noticed that there was one of the lizard folk alone in the town square, so the two of them headed across the bridge to have a look. Then Audrey got to talking with some drow that were walking around in a group, learned a little bit about them. Meanwhile, Breeze went over to the lizard folk to buy him some fish, which he was about to, I guess, take from the fishmonger. His name is Q's, I
Mhm.
think.
Yep.
I had to scratch something out, so I wasn't sure. And he was also looking for his pets. He hadn't seen the little fairy dragon in a while. Beast told him to calm down and calmed him a little bit, make sure that probably he's going to come back later, which happened. Then we had a meeting with the town council where we overheard, as we arrived, in a disagreement between Edda Oland and Fiburn about the apprehension of some smugglers.
Mhm.
We had a conversation with them, agreed to investigate what's going on with the lizard folk, where apparently a Queen Otho Kent can tell us hopefully a little bit more about what's going on. Um, and then as we left the town hall, we noticed that there was a robe lying on the ground, which seems to be the same that the drow was wearing earlier. We dropped Kios back off at the boat and had a look. And the clothes seemed to belong to a drow named Galithar, which Audrey found out after investigating in cat
No,
form, and then
it's not. Let me check, but
okay,
I think it's Kelatar.
Kalitar. Okay,
Mhm.
well, it's one day I have to write down all the NPCs' name in a list or something separately. Um, Yep, which he found out from talking to the drow he met earlier. And then we went to look for some crew for our ship as we're going to head towards the lizard folk settlement. And we have a casting call put out for the next morning.
Okay. Well, then that's
Pretty good.
pretty
Yeah.
much what happened. Yeah, it's quite complete actually. So, what I told you before, what do you want to do for that casting? It's like just come to the ship, or what idea did you have?
Yeah, I mean, yes, I think they should come over to the ship, and I don't know, maybe they can show us how good they are at working on a boat somehow. Or
Nice.
we could have a talent competition.
So the idea was for them to have a casting in front of. So how I understood it, and Bragg was not there, but I thought they were going to come and we were going to like interview them. But
Yes,
Bragg had something
basically.
in mind.
Go ahead.
No, something in mind for the casting. I mean.
Well, what do you have in mind?
So I want to fight them. We're
You
gonna
want to
have
fight them?
someone. Of course, we're gonna have someone in our ship who doesn't know how to fight. If they can beat me, I'll pay them triple. If they cannot, well, we can send them home with a couple of broken ribs.
But then we are just going to have a very small, expensive crew.
Yeah, but a very capable one. I'll cover the costs, no
Fair
worries.
enough. Okay. What do you think, Owen?
Mm. I think we are looking for sailors, not for warriors. I'm not saying I don't want to see that. I for sure want to see that this is spectacular Brack is suggesting, but I'm not sure it's the best way to find the correct crew.
I pat Owen's bag and come closer and say, "Of course, you can remember how we took that ship, correct?" And I point to the ship that we have. So I don't think your point is very good, because if we were there and our crew was that one, the one that they had, we would be dead.
True.
I I
True.
I I cannot argue that logic.
Okay. Maybe. Okay. Uh, how can we? Okay. I just don't want. That might seem off-putting for some of them. Maybe they don't. Maybe that's not their strength.
For what you said before, I don't think we have a shortage of candidates, right? We need
How
eight.
many people do we need?
You need like 5 people, I think, for a skeleton crew. I mean, you could be carrying a couple more, but
Okay.
And close
no,
to
you need
30
four
said they would
because
come.
you need four actually because you have Oceanus with you, but he's not
Yeah. Let's bring
too
an extra
well
one.
because he's just been freed from his capture. So
Yeah.
around 5 6 would be a good
Yeah.
number.
Also, we don't want to like lock him down because
Mm.
he seemed like he had other plans potentially. He seemed kind of.
Hmm.
I also think
Um.
that for now the trip that you're planning is just day 2 days long, like going down
Okay.
to the place that, well, if you want to make the crew permanent, of course, but for now it's just a temporal gig.
I think it would be intelligent, right, to have a permanent crew.
Sure, I mean it would be more intelligent.
I agree.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we get 2 3 people that are permanent who can look after the ship while we're in town, and the rest just for this trip. I don't know how this works.
And this is why we need to fight them, right?
See, I don't want to fight them, but
No,
I
I
mean,
I will.
you can, yes, you can. Maybe okay. What if we say we look for 2 people who can help us fight, defend the boat? So these 2 people have to fight against you, and then for the others, we can ask what their specialities are, and then I don't know, make them climb up the mast or tell us names of things on the boat.
Okay, let's find
Okay,
some middle ground.
I'll
I
have to
will
open up
agree.
the
I
news.
will agree to 3 fights, but the rest you need to come up with a test, and after all is done, we'll choose a crew.
Okay, I'll
But it needs
improvise.
to be a hard test.
Okay,
Oh, okay. Owen and I improvise, and you fight,
Perfect.
but don't fight
Sounds
all of them.
sounds like a plan. And I just crack my knuckles.
Don't fight all. Jeez.
Oh my god. I go to Beast. Are you sure about that? I'm.
I don't know
We
if he goes.
normally.
If yes,
Well, let's hope for the best.
he does have a point. We do want people who can help us defend the boat if need be. So not everyone, but some of them would be nice. So I mean, he doesn't have to. We stop him if he tries to kill them, which I don't think he will. But if things get out of hand, we can step in. You know.
Okay.
You can hear in the distance, I will not kill them, and I will pay
See,
them myself. What else do you
see,
want?
see. It's fine.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It's fine, Owen. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, let's try.
Okay. What do you think, Audrey?
Audrey would probably be quite fine with it. Like he's not too keen on the idea of fighting people, I
Yeah,
assume.
so I figured.
But I mean, it's Brack. He already knows how Brack operates, so
Yeah. Alright.
totally did.
How Brack operates. Jesus.
All right, let's
It's
let's
quite
have some
mechanical.
breakfast
Sorry,
and
sorry,
then.
Chavi, but it's like I see someone, I want to fight it. If it's good, it's friend. If it's not, it's not.
That's exactly how he is. Okay, guys, I'm very sorry. I need 30 seconds because
Sure.
I just spilled something. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Then this would we would say that it's quite late already. You've spent all your day doing chores around town, and you probably visited also the shipwrights, so you could uh, talk to them about your little house. Also remember that your ship had a problem with the sails because of somewhat of a suicidal mage that created a fireball in the main deck.
Oh shit.
We'd say that it's just a change of the sails, nothing too complicated to go about.
Ha!
Okay,
I look
sorry
at
about that.
Owen.
Back.
I look at Owen as we look at the broken sail, and I say, I think I have an idea for a good test.
Tell me, please.
Well, we need a new sail.
Mhm.
We could have the candidates change the sail.
If I may, one good way to test if they are cunning and intelligent and crafty would be to instead steal the sail.
No, no, for sure.
No,
I,
no.
I really, I thought we got a really good point when we suggest his idea, and you just drop it down to a really bad idea. It was
Okay,
an amazing idea, and somehow you converted in the worst possible idea.
okay. I'll just do my thing. Uh,
Yeah.
when are they supposed to come?
Tomorrow
It
morning.
tomorrow
So,
morning.
would it be
Cool.
too late, DM, to get a sail somewhere for tomorrow morning?
I mean, the shipwright probably has some sales in stock, and it's not like it's dead night. It's more like
All right,
7 in
perfect.
the afternoon or in the evening.
All right.
It's getting dark. You can see from the ship the fight on the square where all the sailors and dockhands are.
Okay.
You'd have like 10 minutes walk until you reach the shipwrights and the the gnome shipwright that uh, runs the place would have most likely an assortment of sales for you to buy.
All right.
I don't
Perfect.
know how much would it cost, like maybe 10 gold for uh, what would it be? 20 meters by 20 or 20 by 10 piece of cloth that you can use as a sail.
All right.
The rest of burn marks or whatever, it's not that troublesome. Only that the sail got a bit damaged.
Yep. All right. You said 10 gold?
Yep, 10 gold.
All right. I'll just get that. Is there like a colorful one?
Let me see. Let's see. What color do you want?
Hmm. Depends. If there's something like nice with a pattern or something.
Most of them are just plain white sails. They do tint them, but it's a commission, so it would
Eh.
be a bit more expensive. But they have some in stock. But tell me what you want, and I'll see if they have it or not.
Uh, green.
Green. Okay.
Green sounds
Very,
perfect.
very camouflage on the water.
Unfortunately, the best you can find is a bit of a tone that resembles aquamarine. It's a
I'll take it.
turquoise color. Okay. Unfortunately, it's a big sail, so you alone couldn't carry it without damaging it. So they ask if you want to take it or if you just want them to deliver it the next day.
That's a good question. It's the evening, right? So who cares? Give me a second. I take out my pouch. I throw a bag on the ground, a ball on the ground. The
Okay.
first one is a dog. Um, then I remember that I might get a bear, so I step outside. I summon a goat. Oh, that one went off. And a giant goat.
Nice.
So I think between them we can probably figure out how to carry it.
Okay, sure. With some time and effort, you manage to strap the one end of the sail on the giant goat, the other on the regular goat. It's a regular goat, right? Like,
We have a normal goat, a mastiff, and a giant goat. Yes.
okay, then, yeah, you manage to strap both ends to a goat. It's a bit inclined, so take care.
Mm-hmm.
But you move it without much trouble.
Yep. I walk behind it and make sure it doesn't touch the ground too much.
On the ship, Rangrim is waking up again. The guys on top, you can see us from the main street comes a turquoise reflective kind of it's kind of a rod from your perspective. It's all tied up and in a in a bundle. So yeah, the guys on deck. You can see Peace walking behind an aquamarine rod moving towards you. Of course, everyone in town, the business that remain open, the people that are passing through, even some sailors and dock hands are like, what the fuck? Why?
I wink at them,
Okay,
like knowingly, like you know.
nice. So yeah, you managed to arrive to your ship without
Mm-hmm.
any major trouble, and you have a sail. Nice.
Awesome. Okay, we're ready for the challenge. I think I will head to bed soon.
Yes, that sounds like a perfect idea. Nice sail you got there. I like the color. It's not the color of the clan Catherine, but I guess that's the best you could do.
Yeah, it was the brightest one they had.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I'll head to my. I'll help you carry it to the boat if you need, and then I'll
Thank
head
you.
to
Yes,
my timbers.
thank you.
Chambers.
I had them too.
Good. It doesn't take too much. It's just a bit slippery because the ramp is, after all, soaked in the breeze of in the sea breeze, so it's a bit humid. But between three people and two goats and a mastiff, in case something goes awry, not too much trouble. Now you have the main deck covered in a sail that you're not using yet. It's a bit complicated to move around the ship now, but nothing too big of a deal.
Okay.
And with that, you can still hear the noise from the people in the square, all the other ships that are docked are groaning with the waves. You can hear the sound of groaning wood, the sound of the waves. You can hear some lively chats in the streets, but the town is going down to a slower, more quiet tone. Everything seems to be going down and people are going home. It's still fresh. There's not much light anymore. Just a blue tint, a bit roast on the horizon.
Mm.
Actually, you're facing west, so you can see over the horizon as the sun sets and the last lights illuminate the skies. And turns out to be a quite peaceful night actually, if you ignore people fighting each other like 200 meters from you. But they are doing it for fun, so it's not that big of a deal.
Nice. Yeah, I'll just head to bed. have some dinner, go to bed. I'll tell my animals to go have some fun in the city if they want to, or
Okay. Sure. And with that, it's morning again.
Perfect. Long rest, right?
Long rest. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect.
I think we already had one. No?
Yeah. I don't think you did anything that
Yeah,
needed
hit
long rest. I don't know
hit dice
if you
though.
hit or were hit by anything, Brock.
No, actually, I was thinking about Owen. Is that an exhausting point?
Oh yeah, sure. I think he fell asleep during the day actually, several times.
Yeah, he made it clear he was tired.
So yeah,
Perfect.
over the mountains on the east, you can see as the sun starts to rise, first lights appear. You can see as the last stars disappear and the moon is still visible, really, really nice in a white tone over your heads, but starting to clear and the cold breeze of the sea is hitting you from the west. I don't know if you were in any room in particular in your ship. So let's move to that ship for now. Anyway, the
Okay.
you can still smell the stench coming from the lizard folk quarters, but in general, it it feels nice. It's a good morning.
Okay. I just moved back to whatever he would have
Okay.
slept, sorry. And I come to Rangrim and I say, today's a fantastic morning for a song.
It's
Huh?
too early for singing. I know that you don't like bagpipes in the morning. I remember our little adventure in the how was that tavern called? I don't know. You threatened me and I answered with a drum.
Now, I don't remember, but okay.
Well,
I just want to let you know I learned the sailing song just for you, even though I hate sailing.
you're you did what?
You heard me. You
I mean,
heard me.
I'm impressed. I'm happy for you. Finally, you're growing up. But why? It doesn't make any
Um,
sense.
it has nothing to do with missing you.
Oh, old man, I missed you too.
Yeah. No, I just told you it has nothing to do with that.
Sure, sure. Of course, we can let it be like that if you want.
I just walk away and I turn for a second. If you try to hug me, I'll crush your skull.
I would never, old man. I like you way
That's
too
a good
much.
lad. That's a good boy. And I keep walking.
And now I feel like a dog. Anyway, time for a cup. And he goes. He slept on the rear. I don't know how it's called, castle or I don't know, on the poop deck to say it somehow. And he just stays there on the deck. Anyway, what you can see is that there's not many people now, but there are some that are on viewing distance of the ship. Let's go back to the view of Salmarsh, if you don't mind. That I am making you dizzy with such changes. Let's remember that you were docked, I think, in this dock here. So you can see that in these kind of crossroads, there's starting to be some people. Exactly, there were Bragg is. Um, Not too many. You would expect more after what Beast said, but there are like 6 or 7 people down there, and they seem to be
Okay.
talking to each other. You assume that they are waiting for your offer to board or to be cast.
Can I see more sailors in the vicinity
There are,
apart from the ones lining up?
yeah, there are some, but some of them are fast at work, like they are doing their job, loading and unloading ships that just arrived in the wee hours of the night, like around 4 or 5. Some ships that you didn't see before arrived, and others left. So you can see that most sailors and dock boys are just moving cargo and moving around.
Okay.
There are some
I
where, yeah, go ahead.
sorry for interrupting.
No, no, it's
I
okay.
I would like to get like a box or something to get a bit taller,
Okay.
and I scream on the top of my lungs. I don't know if I should write I should what I should roll, but I would scream on top of my lungs. 10 golds a day. Whoever can beat me in a fight and join my crew.
Okay, roll persuasion.
Um, mm, mm,
Because remember that thing Biz and Audrey said like 1 gold a day?
yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's persuasion. You said right?
Persuasion, yes.
That's 13 with disadvantage, and I think that's the last one with disadvantage.
Okay, some people look at you with interested faces, but most of them just think that you're bluffing or whatever. And let's see. Oh, okay, okay. Do you see that a small gathering of sailors this time? Most of the people that were already online didn't look much like sailors, more like an oddly bunch of people. Some of them had as an aspect that may look like a sailor or maybe a dog boy or something. But yeah, most of them weren't that much like sailors. Now you have quite some people actually fell for your rules, and the group has increased in like 10 or more sailors just stopped by, started talking to the ones that were waiting in line.
Okay. Now that's more like it. What do you think, Beast?
Go ahead.
Okay, I point to how many I can take at once. I point at 4 and I
Okay,
say, you, 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 and you. Step forward.
let's do something.
And I,
You'll have to give me a couple seconds to prepare something for you. But
alright.
what are you thinking on? Like bare fist fight or
So,
maybe?
uh, yeah, perfect fight sounds about right. I
Okay.
don't think a two-handed maul is non-lethal.
Yep. No. Let's put on some for people. Um. Also, let's look up for some stat block. Excuse me for the, but I wasn't ready for you to fight head first. 4 people at once. Uh,
Can we say that if they drop to 25% health points, they surrender or something?
yeah, sure. Let's.
And the same goes for Wreck.
Uh, yeah, but I think the issue here is that you'll deal 1 HP each hit that you land. So let's say that you have a maximum of 3 times your constitution. Is that
That is
alright
what
with
I
you?
chose for.
A bit, okay.
Sorry, whatever you think is best. Like, if they inflict 10 points on me, they win, or something like that.
Yep, let's do that.
Before Brock goes into the fight, I slip him like one of the fuzzy balls into his pocket.
Okay.
All right.
Then let's do a sleight of hand and a perception roll. Peace sleight, Brack perception. Please.
Okay. And this
Oh.
one's with advantage.
I mean, I kind of nudge him. Like, I don't want him to not see, right? Like, I want him to have that as a backup because I'm thinking now that 4 people just fist fighting. We'll see.
Brack, could you tell me your AC and your Constitution modifier?
Course. Give me a minute.
No problem.
Sleight of
Not a
hand.
minute.
Sleight of hand 20.
It's okay if you
No.
don't want. If you want to for him to know, it's up to
Yeah,
you.
this is against the people that are looking.
Okay, then give me a
22.
22. Okay, I don't know if. Yeah, they have no clue. They just think that
Good.
you're giving him boosting morale, like you're patting him,
You
and
got
just.
this, my boy.
This is going to be fun.
And then I kind of like I rub his head, the top of his head.
Armor class.
Armor class, it's 18.
Okay, and your Constitution.
Constitution modifier is +3.
Okay, you've got this.
The perception roll was 18 and 20. So you pick your poison.
Save your advantage roll
Advan-
for next.
Okay.
Because if he didn't want for you to know, I would do that roll. But if he wanted it, it's okay. No need to roll for it.
All right.
So yeah, the 4 of them just take on your challenge and roll for initiative, please.
Absolutely.
Have fun.
I would just say to them, um, if you are able to win this fight, I'll pick 2 out of you, and both of you will be getting 10 gold a day for being in our crew. What do you think?
Seems like a plan, old man.
Old man? And I put on my helmet.
Ooh.
You're on, boy! And that's a 17 for initiative.
17 for initiative. Okay, 17. Let's do something. Okay. Okay. Here. One. Settings. Yours is a 18?
No, mine is 17 initiative.
17, okay.
No bonuses.
Why are you not showing the name? Okay, nameplate. Save things. I won't hide this from you, so you know your chances. Third nameplate.
Okay, just a bit of meta gaming. How hardy are they? Can I know that?
They are not that hard actually. You think you have this under control. They are harder than a normal foe because I mean they are sailors and they are tough, but you have it under control. You think that you have it under
Cool.
control. So yeah, the first one just opens with a blow to your face.
Keep it on. Are you entertained?
Does 16 hit? No, it doesn't. So he
No.
goes again because he rolled a natural 20. Oop.
Yikes.
Oh, yikes, indeed. He does hit you once. So you go down to 8.
Okay. Let me keep score.
I'm keeping it for you if you want. I
Okay.
did 3 times your constitution modifier for every one of you. Then the other one comes in. If you want to use any maneuver, you can, as normal. This doesn't hit, and it's your turn. Whatever you want to do, hit them
I'm
hard.
going to hit. I'm going to hit the one in front of me uh, with sweeping attack with my fists.
Okay.
That's going to be. Uh, so that's. I don't have proficiency with my fists, right? That's 16 to hit.
I think I don't know if fists count as a simple weapon or improvised weapon. So help me here, other DMs.
Now, let's say I don't have proficiency with my fists.
Okay.
It's 16 to hit.
It does hit. It hits both actually. If it's a sweeping attack, I think you have to roll
Hit.
another attack. I don't think no.
No. Okay.
Mm.
How would it work in fist fights? It's like
Unless you are like Beast, for example, he has claws, so he can roll an attack. In your case,
no.
you'd roll with. Well, actually, you can add your modifier, so maybe you've just dropped someone from a single hit.
Okay, my modifier in strength is +4, and I rolled a 2 with a sweeping attack.
Okay, so the first one takes 4 points of damage, and the second one takes 2, right?
That I think that's right.
I'm
What
not
do you think,
sure.
Owen?
Yeah, help me, help me.
I'm
Mm,
trying to find the thing if you apply your proficiency.
the proficiency, I think you're not it's not applied because the monk specified that has proficiency with
Okay, then I'm sorry,
unarmed
but
attack.
it's just 1 point. This will be long.
Okay, and I'm going to attack again the same guy
Okay,
with 13 to hit.
you do hit too, so it goes down
That's
to 4
another
points.
4 points of damage.
Uh,
And
it's 1 point of damage for each hit. That's why I
okay,
reduced the.
yeah, that sounds perfect. And I'm going to use action search on the same guy with okay, that's 18 to hit.
Okay, you pummel him down and let's make him do a Constitution saving throw. He fails the Constitution saving throw, so he goes unconscious in front of you to the barrage of.
Nice.
Hopefully, he won't recover. Let's see.
And that
That
is my turn.
makes it the turn of the next one that comes here and tries to flank you. So, advantage on his side. If you want to ruse or something, we can see if you give advantage or something. That's an 11, that fails. And the next one comes and again trying to flank. 18 does hit, so you take another point as the guy comes from your back and elbows you in the neck, trying to drop you.
Ugh, that's all you got.
4 to 1 in a fist fight, it's maybe not the best.
Hmm.
Flanking again, nothing. The first one does nothing. The second one is unconscious, so it's your turn. Wait, give me a second.
Fantastic.
No, he's still unconscious.
So I'm going to hit the one that just elbowed my neck,
Okay.
and that's going to be okay at 23 to hit.
It does hit.
Jesus, the rolls.
Throw all your hits to there, please, and whatever is upwards of an 11, it does hit. And just report me how many hits that
I'll do
you
it.
did you land.
Okay, I land 2 hits in this guy.
Nice. You see that he recoils in pain as you hit him on the lower chest, and just he's just taken aback for a second before he goes back at you and attacks you for no, he fails. He tries to go to your head and he misses as you duck down, and the other one will try the same, and this will hit you as you duck down and come back up. You feel like a punch crosses your face.
Ugh. Come on!
Oop, sorry, no, 6 yet, and you're down to 6. It's time for the one on your top left. He critically misses and stumbles on his friend and ends up here prone.
Nice.
Come on.
I cheer.
Okay, let's say whatever, slowed. He's on his knees as he recovers. And let's see if this guy comes up. No, he doesn't. He's still on the ground. Now you have 2 foes in your back, and it's your turn. Well, not your back because you turn to fight this.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grapple this guy,
Okay.
and I guess that's
It's a contested
strength
check.
saving throw.
Yeah, first that, and then I can. Yeah. Go ahead. It's
Okay.
an attack roll first in your side.
Okay, that's 15 to hit.
Okay. You have him grappled, and now to see if I can live. 17. I do think I can.
Yes, I can.
Show me a strength check. Sorry. And athletics, please.
No, 9 and 1.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
As you go to grapple him, he just scurries away and goes back, and he attacks you. And let's see. Again, as you go to grapple him, he just takes a step back and pummels you in the head.
okay, as I'm getting hit by that guy, I just use the
Okay,
momentum of
it
my
was
head going back.
no, okay, you didn't get hit. It wasn't your turn
Okay.
yet. You can attack again. Sorry.
Okay, so as I fail the grab, I'm
Mhm.
going to attack the other guy using a sweeping attack so I can hit both of them.
All right.
And that's going to be hit, 12 plus modifier, and
Absolutely.
so both of them get a 1 point.
Nice.
Well,
And
this is rather easy.
You're doing great.
keep on playing, old man. We can do this
Of
all day.
course. Of course I'm doing great. Do you see
Uh,
the armor? My friend Owen made it.
Kind of ashamed. Salute to the people.
it was me. Okay, let's see. Nah, they seem impressed by your armor and they try to attack, but they are a bit scared, so they don't land any of your attacks. And this guy gets up, a bit ashamed, so we'll say that he has disadvantage on his next attack. And you're lucky because that was a natural 20, so he fails. And it's your turn. Oh wait, yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to pummel this guy again with a sweeping attack. Both of them sweeping attacks. And both of them hit. So that's 2 points of damage for this guy and this guy.
Okay, this one seems like he's been in in better conditions. The one in the left still is going. So they do none of them hit. They start to feel tired. Uh, this guy here just tries to attack you again and suffers the same problem that happened before. So he's back in the ground. Nice. Not killed, but your turn again. Oh
Okay,
no,
okay.
this guy recovers conscious, but he'll take a second. Your turn.
Uh, I don't know. I'm just going to hit this guy 2 times, and both of them hit. One of them natural 20.
Okay, you knock him out
Nice.
cold. Like he was about to strike you again. You just duck out of the way and throw a super precise jawbreaker, and he immediately falls limp and drops down unconscious for good. Knockout.
Okay. I talk to them. Uh, look, you four just suck. Um, let's just say I'm going to get you and you for 5 gold a day because I'm not impressed. But if you come with me, I can train you, and you can get to hit as hard as I do.
They seem well. One of them doesn't answer. The one that you just knocked out. He's like you're talking to basically a limp body. The other one is like, okay, so that's okay. Uh, these two, this one is not responding too much because he just came out of unconsciousness. The other one is just way too ashamed to look at you, and he scurries away. Like,
Okay. Just one quick thing, and I point to this guy. From now on, you and your unconscious friend will call me Sir. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to carry him to the boat, make sure that he wakes up, and once you do that, I want the deck clean as a fiddle. Am I understood?
aye, aye, sir. And
Come on, off you go.
he
Don't let me hit you again.
carries the lad in the ground by the armpits and just drags him to the boat.
Cool. And the other two, I just point them and I just get out of here.
There's one in the ground still recovering. The other one just went away. Like, okay, none of my business anymore. Yep, that's it. That's been your first fist fight in a while.
Yeah, and we have 2 guys. We need 3. 3 more.
Yes.
Right next to you, there's like the congregation of people just went up, but most of them seem like just regular citizens. No, some fishers, maybe some shipwrights, maybe some whatever people from town. Not the ones that were looking forward to being interviewed. They weren't expecting this, except for give me a perception roll, Brock, please.
Okay, and this one's with advantage. Okay, that's 6.
6. Okay, you see nothing. Nice. You're way too excited with your recent victory, even if you think that those guys were puny. But you feel good with yourself. They called you old man, you called them fucking weak. And you were right, although they were too. So yeah,
Fantastic.
you're gloating to yourself if you want or whatever. But you didn't realize you don't pay too much attention to the people that are waiting in line. Good for me. Anyway, the other two guys after the exhibition show that Prague put on display here, what do you want to do?
Very impressive. Do you want to, Owen?
What did you say? I lost for that for a minute. What did you say, Alex?
Do you want to?
What?
Oh, do the casting of the other 3
Yeah, yeah.
crewmates. Yes. Go ahead.
Well, what do we see?
Yeah, there is a bunch of people running around. You have two sailors actually, that just ran to the boat after. Oh, give me a second. I have to control the audio. It's too loud. So yeah, you have two sailors that move to the ship because well, Brack decided it so. And you have in front of you a weird bunch of people that don't seem to too sailory, but some of them do. And they are waiting your interview. So whatever you want to do.
I make them move in a line.
Okay, sure.
So put a line, and to do let's do a physical check because for sailing we need it's a well it's hard work, right? And I look to Rangrim for confirmation.
Rangrim is back in the boat looking at you like it's 50 feet away, or 50 meters away. Like, sure, oh no. And he's looking exactly at one guy in the audience.
Oh,
Who's he looking at?
There's another redhead dwarf that seems tattooed every part of his visible body. He's just wearing some pants, chest exposed, some scars, but they seem more like accidental detonations or some cuts and bruises.
Okay.
And he's looking at the ship, and it's like, so it was you.
okay. Well, I don't know if I should care about this or the interview now.
Apart from
Okay.
that, you can recognize some humans, some elven people. You're not sure if full elves or just half elves. And as Bragg is unaware, there's a green skin, a weird one, but a green skin, a really muscular and big one.
Like a
Okay.
goblin?
No, like a half orc. It reminds
Half
you
orc.
of Crag,
Okay.
but like
Yep. Yep.
instead of the breast, he's like how to say it? I don't know how to say it. He's so full of himself.
He's full of himself. The greenskin.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So with that,
Oh, also a couple Goliaths.
a couple Goliath.
Ooh, that might be
Okay,
good.
I do the check and I approach to this. Exactly what we
I bought the sail last night. We wanted them to put up the sail.
yeah, I remember that, but
And
something else. Well,
you can ask who thinks they can climb really well, and then I race them up the mast.
I can ask them too. Sorry.
Who climbs really well?
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I say well we have some tests for you to see if you are suited for the work. I hope you do your best. If you will not be able to climb the ropes and change the sails, maybe this is not for you. So because it's the first task we will do, so let's get with it, and we go to the ship.
Okay.
I I should uh, uh, roll for perception or something to check now.
No, no. Unless you want to see something in particular, you're all right. There's nothing
No, no.
especially relevant here that you should look for.
Okay.
So, oh wait, I didn't change you to down. So let's go back to the ship. Uh, I don't know what to do with these people, and I don't have tokens for each of the NPCs.
That's fine.
There's the two guys. One is unconscious, sleeping here against one of the rails of the ship. The other one has started already cleaning. and it's cleaning the deck under the orders of Rangrim. Rangrim, though, it's looking at the dwarf in the ship deck. As well, they're throwing glances at each other, and if looks could kill, both of them would be fulminated right now.
The one is looking Rangrim is with the is with the people who are
Yep.
we interviewing.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay. Uh, okay. While we are going up, I firmly, like instructively say, well, someone of you have sailed before, have experience with sailing. Who of you?
Half of the people, like uh, the dwarf, for example, says, "I earn my living like that. It's not like it's gonna change." And the humans also, some of the humans do too. Uh, there's a halfling that has been singing to himself that also raises a hand, like, "Yeah, me too." And also there's a corgi.
Okay.
I don't,
Okay. How many
you
people?
don't know where it came from, but there's a corgi.
The dog.
Yeah, a dog.
Okay.
Okay.
Whose
How
dog
many
is this?
people? How many people they are?
Uh, roll investigation. Angry Bees, roll investigation. How many people? There's one, two, three, four, five, six. I don't count the dog. 7, 8, 9, 10 people.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. And all of them have have experience.
Some of them do, others don't.
Okay. Who doesn't? How many people don't?
One of the Goliaths just tells you, she tells you that she's been working for Gellan, but she's not been in a ship like at sea. She's been on and off a ship, loading and unloading, and she can carry
Well,
stuff.
that's not really a skill. Okay. And the other Goliath?
He's kind of lost here. He looks at you, looks at one of the humans, and just shrugs and says, uh, no sailing, never.
No sailing,
But
never.
I
Okay.
thought you were a friend of mine. You're
Me.
not, yeah, you're not golden. I thought, I heard rumors of a tabaxi, sorry. And he goes to carry by the coat of an old human that's a
Okay.
bit demented.
Okay. We need to talk about this after. But who do you think I am, or who do you think I was?
A monk from over the sea. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well.
And they go ahead and, well, they don't leave the ship because they've been curious about you, but
No, no, no. You stay. You stay. It's
oh, okay, okay. We are staying then.
that's okay.
You see that the old human is just looking around. He's just wearing a long cloth, like a robe. He's carrying a how to say it, pergamino,
Scroll.
a scroll, a really big scroll, and he looks a bit paranoid, but at the same time, he doesn't look like he's there. Like he's completely gone in his mind, and the Goliath is just taking care of him. But they keep away from you, just on one of the corners of the ship. Any other questions that you have?
No.
Me or Beast, are you asking
Or
now?
whoever. Brack, also, give me another perception check just to see if you
Okay.
realize of the green skin in the room.
So that's a 3.
It seems like quite a muscular and mutated, maybe, I don't know, a human, a really big human? You're not so sure?
But where are we now? In the main deck, all of us together?
Yes, I would say that
Yeah.
you realize, but with a three, it's like you're just thinking about yourself and you're going to take care of your new recruits.
Exactly.
I look at the whole group of people and I point at the dog and I say, "Whose dog is this?"
Oh yeah, I asked you to roll investigation.
Investigation. I rolled earlier. I rolled a natural one. I -1, so 0.
Okay. You try to touch the dog, but you don't really know if that's appropriate or not, and kept your distance. The dog seems quite happy at you, like he's jadeando. I don't know how it's called in
Thing.
English. Yeah, exactly, like panting. Yeah.
Okay. And
He looks happy and he kind of likes you. He smells your hand as you get close, but it's
and nobody like claims this dog.
no, it was just there.
Okay, that's strange.
I come
Weird
I
dog.
come to Beast after instructing the two recruits. Remember, no greenskins. And I just go back to the two recruits. Is that the way to clean a deck? You can hear the scream in the
Okay.
background.
Well, Owen, tell them what they have to do.
Okay, we have 3 vacancies left only.
We'll see how well they do. We might take one more.
Okay. Well, as you can see, guys, we here in this boat we have we need to do something before we get sail because we don't have a sail. So if you for the first task in this interview to see how do you work and how do you uh, desarrollar,
Develop.
develop in a ship, we will ask you to change the sails. Well, put on the sails, and we will be observing if how do you do, and we will get the information we need. Are you all right with this?
Some of them, most of them just say, yeah, sure, we'll try. You can see that the greenskin is like looks up at the sail and is like, why would you change them? It's like there's no much trouble with that ship. Only with that sail. Only that small. Okay, yeah, I can do it. And all of them just sort of agree with you.
Okay. Well, the sail we had, it has a hole. You said.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, but
Well,
I'm
a
trying.
hole is no good.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
hole
you
is no
know
good.
that as a sailor?
I'm trying to know if I'm messing up or he's messing
No,
up.
no, 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 no. I mean, he notices the hole and it's just that's
Okay,
not important.
it's just a hole. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I mean,
I,
it's
I,
there's a
I,
tear
I walk
there.
over to him and I say, look, I don't think you're going to get this job with this kind of attitude. So if you want, you can just save yourself the work and just get off the boat.
Oh no, no, no. It's okay. I can work for you if you want. I don't need the money anyway. Uh, I
I'm
just want
just
to do the
saying,
job.
like, your chances are really bad. You would have to really outperform everyone at this
Oh,
point.
that's it, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, it's a lot. I mean, you just dug yourself a big hole.
can I go first then?
Off the ship?
I mean, I was meaning to go to the sale, but if you want, I can go out.
I mean, that was kind of stupid. I'm really sorry, but like, no. Yeah, you can go. It's okay. And I give him like 5 silver.
Oh, no, okay. He returns
Thank,
the
thank,
silvers.
thank you for
Uh,
your time.
it's okay. No need to pay me. It was nice meeting you.
We'll be
And he
sure.
carries all his stuff. He was carrying a large chest. Puts it on his back and well, good seas. And
Good luck.
he leaves.
Brack notices someone leaving. Hey, Beast! Who was that?
Not important.
Okay, okay.
Well,
He
okay.
was unfit for the job. It's fine. Don't worry.
No, perfect. These two are fit for the job, I can tell you. Put your knees back to it.
Okay. There are 7 left. Do you consider that the Goliath and the strange human are out of? They are just waiting for you, Beast. So yeah.
The Goliath guy, I want him to participate.
Oh, you want him to proceed? Okay.
Yeah. The one who mentioned the other tabaxi, I want him
Mhm.
to participate.
So
What seems to be the challenge then? Change
for
the
the moment,
sail.
it's for the moment
Yes.
it's changing the sail. I address to the group. Okay, be ready. We are going to. I'm going a moment to speak with my colleagues, and when I'm back, we will start with the test. And I go with with Bragg and Bees and say, hey, you know what have to we check if they are doing well or they are doing wrong about changing the sails.
Yes. No. Well, kind of, I think. I would look for someone maybe who takes control of the group, who takes charge of making sure things get done and coordinates them well, and
That's good, yeah.
physically fit, like who can pull the ropes really well, and maybe someone who climbs up the mast, or I don't know, someone who's really good at making knots.
Okay.
Mhm. Maybe someone who's a dwarf.
Sure. And also, I really want to bring one of the Goliaths because I think they're really strong.
Okay, I can get behind that. That seems a good criteria.
For what you say, they are all male.
There are a female Goliath and there's a elven-looking woman.
Hmm.
She probably has really good eyes.
Yeah, for sure. And look,
As you're looking by yourself, you can see that some of them are just. One of them, one human is just straight out drinking. No care for anything else.
Okay, I would
Uh,
send them off once the others get started. We can't have drunks around. One is enough.
okay.
Yeah.
The elven woman that I told you is reading. Like she carries with her a small bag, but for the rest, she's just reading. Like she has a small book and
The
kind of.
elf?
Yep, the elven woman. She's like
Alright.
Okay.
reading and repeating stuff. You can see some sparks every now and then.
Oh, she's a magician. Okay.
Hmm.
Note
Interesting.
noted.
I turn back to my colleagues and I say, okay, um, it's not like I've seen a lot of ships, but I've read about it, and we have, I think, 5 roles to fill. We need a captain, which is going to be Rangrim. We need a first mate, which can be whoever you please. A surgeon, a carpenter, and I'd say 2 to 4 deckhands.
and you say a surgeon?
Or a healer
We
for
have
the crew,
Owen.
I mean. Yeah, but Owen is not going to be healing the crew, right?
Well, if it's needed.
Okay, then we don't need a healer.
If there's one, great. But I mean,
We can
I
use a
don't know.
healer, but need it's a strong word.
Yeah, I
But
don't. I
yeah,
just don't
yeah.
know if there's any healers amongst these folk.
And who is Sparky there? And I point to whoever was reading the book with throwing sparks and everything.
It's not like
Okay.
she threw them. It's like uh, every now and then, as she chanted something, sparks flew off, and it's like she noted it, like okay, it's working, and kept on reading. You can understand that she's studying magic.
Okay.
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 Well, I go back to the group. I ask first. Okay, let's start with it, and I go back to the group. Okay, are you all ready?
Sir, yes, sir. This
Okay.
well, this comes from an old man. Well, not old, but middle-aged man. That seems way too eager and
I whisper to Brock,
disciplined.
uh, you should shoot your gun to start the challenge.
I do like that with a strenuous voice. Um, okay, you hear me to the crew that was amassed there, and the challenge starts now.
Okay, so we have
And only 2 bullets left. Okay, good.
the the drunk guy just doesn't realize he's wasted and he's sleeping on the deck. The rest of them, either the dwarf, the Goliath, only the female Goliath goes. The other one is just roaming around. This super eager man and the half elf, a halfling, and an elven. All of them just run to the main mast, and let's see how can I do this. Let's see.
GMing ain't easy, huh?
GMing ain't
Mm-mm.
easy. And you broke my plans. This was gonna be so easy for me, and I think Anton knows where this was going and where it's not going anymore.
I I know things that we're going some things, but I don't have idea what you're planning at all.
Okay, let's see. They are one, two, three, four. Yep, I think with my dice it's enough. One, two, three. Okay, from the first group we have the dwarf that immediately uh, hacks the mast and starts climbing up. The um, the
How fast is he climbing? Since I'm
he's
also
like
a climber.
he's like super fast for a dwarf. Like he's not
All right,
he doesn't
cool.
has the speed that you do this,
All
but
right,
he
but he's
seems well trained and I mean he's a sailor for life.
okay.
You can see it. Most of his tattoos are from women and anchors, so you understand that. Yep, that's a sailor. Um,
Checks out.
the human is a bit behind the eager one, but he does a seemingly okay job. Yeah, the Goliath is just stuck. She weighs a bit too much for herself to climb on a pole. It's not like the rocks that she's used to, and
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
she's looking for other options. Let's see the other three. Okay, you can see that the half elven woman just I don't know which level this spell is. Second, please. It won't take me long.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry.
This
What eager means?
eager is like joder, ¿cómo lo digo?
Excitado,
Sí,
como.
es que predispuesto, muy predispuesto, en plan con muchas
Vale.
Eso.
ganas.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you can see as she in no time starts floating, but like there's a platform and translucent, almost invisible um, platform under her feet, and she comes up and in a moment just arrives at the mast. The other two, well, there's an elvish man that he knows nothing, so he just arrives at the mast, and it's like, well, what now? And the halfling again, as the same happens to him as the old man. He just does an okay job and climbs after him. So we have on top the dwarf and the half-elven woman that just arrived and start working
Mhm.
on the sails. And in a moment, just drop them, and you can see as they fall, and ask for you to throw the ropes up with the new sail so they can change it.
All right. I hand the ropes off to the male Goliath who's just standing around. You can throw this up there, no?
Oh, sure, I can. Let's try.
Show me.
And he grabs one and throws it up with. You can see it's not disdain, but he's not too interested in the job. Just picks a bundle of rope, adds a bar or something for weight, and throws it, and arcs over the head of the dwarf. And the dwarf catches it and starts working on it, and then does the same, and with the same no issue, does the same for the half elven woman.
Bravo,
And
bravo.
they again start working on it. Let's see.
You have a talent for this.
Again, the sailor, you can see that he's been a sailor for years and does quick work.
Mhm.
The elven woman here has a bit more trouble as she seems a bit inexperienced, but she starts copying what the dwarf is doing and goes ahead and starts working on it.
Okay.
Um, the others arrive just to help the human and the halfling, and well, the Goliath is trying to do something to help, but the elf is just given up. The
Yeah.
human,
Go.
the male elf, it's a complete elf.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Are the sales done eventually?
Yeah.
Does anybody contribute something who hasn't contributed yet?
No, the drunk keeps on
All right.
sleeping, and the Goliath seems to be trying to fix the knots on the deck instead of going up. She's trying to affix them to their proper places.
All right. How's she doing?
Let's see how she's doing. Eh, quite alright.
Eh,
Not great, not bad.
all right. Did anybody like take control of coordinating what people are doing,
Pretty
like
much
giving out commands?
the dwarf.
The
It's
dwarf.
shouting out
Cool.
commands as
Awesome.
he sees the other inexperience and tries to help with it.
Okay.
Okay.
And the halfling? How is doing the halfling?
Well, he's singing.
He's singing.
Singing.
Are you a bard?
Well, sometimes I am a dwarf. A bard, but my job is just to clean decks and carry stuff. Such
Can
as
you
it is.
cook?
You fucking offend me. I'm a
That's a
fucking
yes.
halfling. we, what else do we do? We cook
Eh,
and we are lucky. So they
okay.
say.
What's your favorite meal?
Uh, if I could, I prepare the best roast you've ever seen.
A roast. Okay.
Yours?
We're keeping the halfling, right?
I
Brack
think
says
so.
from the main deck.
He hasn't done anything, but
I
I
mean,
think we keep him.
he's
Yes.
tried to do and he's
He's
been
light,
helping, but
and he says
Ah,
he cleans. So
okay. Me and the boys are hungry.
okay. I go to Owen and I say, I think we have 4.
What are you for?
The elven lady, and I kind of point at her without hoping that she notices, and then I point at the dwarven male. This guy seems to know his shit. I mean, I think he knows a lot more than we do. We might be able to learn from him. And I really want to bring the Goliath, the big guy, because he talked of another Tabaxi monk, and I haven't seen or heard anybody speak of my kind before outside of where I'm from. So I want to talk to him more.
Mhm. And what do you
And
think?
then the halfling, because he can cook, he says.
Okay, okay. So you are letting out the drunk man? I'm
Of course,
I'm
he hasn't
I'm
done
okay with
anything.
it. The there are two half elves or just
There's
half.
a full elf that almost gave up to say it somehow. He's been trying to follow the Goliath woman that's on
Useless.
the main deck. Yeah, pretty
Mhm.
useless. Um, what else? There's a human that went up with the halfling, and then there's the Goliath herself.
Okay, and there is an old man I have
Yeah,
noted here.
there's an old man, but he's with the Goliath male. Both of them didn't participate other than uh,
Wearing robes.
throwing ropes.
Okay. Okay. I'm I'm agree, but what happens is the male Goliath has an attitude that I I I prefer the attitude of the female Goliath. I think she might
Did you
troll
see
people.
how he threw that rope? Were you
I
paying
see how
attention?
I I I saw it. I saw it, but I also saw it how he didn't do it until you asked him to.
Well, some people need a kick in the butt, huh?
Some little. Well, I will say I I will say I'm agree with you with your four, but I will hire the female Goliath too.
Okay, two Goliaths.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sounds
they
about
will
right.
maybe they will make babies on our boat.
Yikes.
Goliath babies with sea.
Okay, so we have the cook, we
Sea
have
lions.
the dwarf. Uh, after 10 seconds, I get the joke.
What did you say?
Sea lions. Like
Sea
sea
She
lion.
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 I,
I understand. It's very
Look at it.
comfortable.
I cannot get
Not
it. Sorry.
not a good joke. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
Not worth investigating further.
I won't probe you anymore.
Okay, the only
I lost you.
the, the people who can climb the ropes was the dwarf and the elf.
Elf. Yeah.
The half elf.
Okay.
She didn't climb
Yeah, she
though.
levitated.
Oh yeah, she levitated. Great.
Even better.
Yeah, exactly. Like awesome.
Okay, I'll have to flesh out
Okay,
this character.
the half elf woman, the dwarf, two Goliaths, and the halfling. That sounds about right to me. And
Yeah.
these two sack of bones were no good for anything. Put your
DM,
backs into it.
DM. I
Okay. Yes.
or actually, I would just go over to the old man and the other guy who gave up, and I go, uh, do you have any other skills that you would like us to know about before we make our final decision?
The man, it's middle aged. The old man is not paying attention to you. He's just right next to Goliath, following him, following him wherever he goes. It's a complete
Okay.
different entity. Uh, he seems like the middle-aged man. I mean, human. He's kind of disappointed because, and he's just like, well, I'm a sailor. If I'm not good at this, I'm not good at anything other than this. I mean, I can board people. I've been in a couple fights, but other than that, the drunk guy is just on the floor, and the elf is like, well, I think I'll have to buy a passage on other ships instead of sailing along.
Okay. Well, sorry about this.
It's okay. If you ever need, this is the mail. It's like, if you ever need me, just ask around the docks for Yarrick. You'll find me
Well,
eventually.
Mhm.
All right.
The elf is just like, well, see ya, and goes ashore.
Is the drunk guy still sleeping?
Yeah, pretty much.
I throw a bucket of water in his face.
Oh, when are we starting?
We are already done. Get
Oh,
off.
how did I do?
Amazing. But
you shot.
Great.
we are afraid that you are overqualified.
Oh, this tends to happen to me. Oh, I understand. I'm so sorry for you. And he grabs um, drinking, how it's called, a drinking sack or una bota,
Hmm.
and tops it and just takes a sip. And, well, next time then. I'm sorry you weren't fit for me. And he goes out of the boat, but stumbling almost into the sea, and just goes off into the distance through the streets.
Okay.
Okay.
Seems like we have our crew.
No, that's fantastic. It's quicker
Yeah.
than I thought.
Okay. We need.
Congratulations.
Mhm.
You have been chosen to be part of this crew and sail with us. You have truly achieved a great feat of humankind. We welcome you. Let's get going. Ahoy.
Ahoy. As you say that, the dwarf is like, yeah, sure. At least this time I'll get paid. And again, looks at Franklin.
Oh no, I totally forgot about that. Mm.
Franklin is out of that. He's not paying any attention. He's motivating one of Bragg's recruits. Come on, lad, you can do it. Bragg, Bragg is nothing. I'll be your sensei.
I talked to them, and you thought I was the bad one, huh?
Looks at you again, like to Bragg, and it's like, oh, you wanna play bad dwarf, worst dwarf again, huh?
They are all yours. Whip them into shape.
Nice. Well, guys, take out your drinking cups. It's time for a refreshment. And he starts drinking.
No! That's not what I meant. And they just leave. Fucking hell.
So yeah, you can still hear them like on the poop of the ship, like just talking and well, yeah, this time I met this woman in such and such port. Ha ha, it was amazing. And sailor talk.
Jesus Christ.
Locker room talk. Um,
I go back to my real friends.
Lucky you that Franklin didn't hear that. So yeah, I'll make tokens for your new crew for next
awesome.
session. I think I have only the ones for the and where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There's one. Here's the other. These two are the old man and the fuck it, the
The
Goliath
Goliath.
male. And you have other four, I think. You have they present each other. Um, the dwarf presents himself as Guren. He's a lifelong sailor. He's from one of the how to say it, one of the strongholds right next to the Sea of Swords. So he's been in the sailor industry for quite a long time. His whole clan
Hmm.
is dedicated to sea transport, and his family particular is been filled with sailors and some of them proud captains. Proud captains. The Goliath woman presents herself as Sativa. She's
Sativa.
Sativa, yeah, like yeah.
Nice.
Um, she's quite tired of the lifestyle of Goliath people, so she left for a different lifestyle and ended up working for Gellan for quite a long time. You also have a dog. He's still there for some reason.
What the fuck is this dog?
Roll again an investigation.
Better. 17.
Okay, now you finally decide to investigate properly the dog, and you find a collar tag that reads Ein, and he's looking at you, happy as ever. And it seems like there's something written in the back of the tag, and it's like, if you find this dog, now it's your responsibility.
Fuck. Okay. Shit. I guess I have a dog now.
He seems quite happy and understands what you say and barks at you.
Okay.
And, yeah,
Shit.
and finally, I think I presented. Oh, also Olsen, the half-elven woman. She tells you that she actually comes from far, far east. And she's been studying magic for some time and wants to expand her knowledge, but also wanted to see the world. So, what a better way
What's
to
her name?
Olsen.
Like the Olsen
Yeah,
twins.
I wasn't too creative last night.
It's great. Good names, man.
And
Okay.
And
Who else do
finally,
we have?
you have Rain, a
Halfling.
halfling man. He just tells you that he's been a sailor for some time. He's hailing from Saltmarsh. He's lived here all his life, but he's traveled not too far. He hasn't
Okay.
reached any of the Evermore Islands on the west. He hasn't reached Baldur's Gate, and he hasn't reached Loscan. So short trade routes between Neverwinter, the closest islands to the coast, and Waterdeep. But he knows how to cook and he knows how to sing. So what else do you need?
Keep the singing. The cooking is good though.
It's a package, man. It comes all together.
Hmm. Then sing on your free time when I'm not around.
Will you be stepping off the boat usually?
Ah, we've got a feisty one.
He starts laughing and this will be nice.
Cool. So we've got everyone right.
and
The Goliath male.
the Goliath male and the old man is still there.
Yeah, they are acting more like the lizard folk. They are just in the ship for for the trip. And they want to after you told them to stay, they stayed and it's like, okay, we'll go with you wherever you want.
We just need the Goliath. I look at the old man. We don't really need you.
He doesn't pay any attention to you.
What's with this guy?
Well, Ur he presents it's her himself. He presents himself as Ur the Goliath. Just tells you like, well, I've been entrusted with this man, and it's my responsibility now, just like your dog. You understand?
I look at him with like disbelief in my eyes. Yeah, I understand. Makes total sense.
Okay. Just one more thing. Be careful around him. Don't touch him too much, or bad things happen. That's my recommendation.
You mean touching the old guy?
Yes, especially don't make him make sudden moves, Again, bad stuff, bad juju, don't touch.
Like what?
You sure you wanna see?
No, just tell me.
I can show you. And he grabs the hand and starts shaking it. And let's
I
roll
step
on
back.
uh, wild magic table. Where are you?
Wild magic, that sounds bad.
What the fuck did we do?
Anton knows the deal.
Yeah, man, it's like
Okay, let's roll. 19. Wait, no, it's at the 100. 16. What's going on? Okay, you don't feel anything, but you feel awfully rejuvenated and you feel better. Like, oh,
alright.
Oh,
springtime.
Okay.
that's good. I thought he was going to explode.
Well, not this time. Don't tempt it.
And what happens if I do this and I just push the old man again?
Oh god.
Okay. You can hear the old man like groaning and Saramon's not happy. And again, 11. What's going on? Roll a d10. Okay. Let's see for how long you're a dwarf. Brack?
Oh my god.
I am a dwarf.
Well, yeah, but your hate may not be for long.
I got a 4.
No, you don't need to roll.
Okay.
Okay, you shrink by 7 inches.
7 inches?
Yep.
A
Okay.
lot. It's a lot.
Is that a lot?
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
half
looking.
half a foot. That's like 15 centimeters, I think. Ish. Does that make sense?
7 inches are like 18 centimeters.
I feel strange, and I can see some part of the armor hanging. What did you do to me?
The Goliath looks at you and is like, oh, friend. You did it to yourself. You were way too curious.
But how long does this last?
To be honest, I don't know.
What? What do you mean you don't know?
Sometimes it goes away in a minute, sometimes in a day, sometimes it doesn't. I remember a friend of mine was purple for a day.
No. This can't be right. And I grab the old man again and start shaking him. Turn me back! Turn me back!
Okay. I try to separate them
Okay, let's see. Just one more.
and contain Brack so it not happen again.
82. Okay, you can take an additional action immediately, so I think that you shake him again.
I keep shaking him. Take me back!
Oh,
god.
fuck. He does take you back.
Fireball.
No, he does take you back. Your size increases by 1 size category for the next minute. So you go back to large instead of medium. So now you're like 10 feet tall.
Oh god.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, okay, you're bigger again.
Of course, the armor just falls off of you.
And I try to cover my body with my hands. What's happening? What's happening?
Ur just accepts it, and it's like, well, this shit happens sometimes. It will go back to normal eventually.
I grab Owen. Tell them to get off the ship. Trying to keep the balance.
I don't know what to fucking do. And you think it's a good idea bringing him to the ship? Beast, what do we do?
I'm losing confidence in that decision, to be honest. Maybe I can just talk to the Goliath and ask him some questions, and they don't come with us, huh? I guess that's a smarter decision. Okay, we don't bring them. It's fine. We have one Goliath. That's plenty.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what I do. I guess I lean against the mast and wait until it stops.
What are the names of the two fighters that Brock picked?
Uh, random generator table company help. They didn't have any name. They were created just so. Let's see.
Yeah. If you have a
Uh,
name, they're both humans.
yeah, they are both human sailors. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. Let's call them Jack and Jack and Tail or something like that.
Jack and Rose.
No, no,
Tail. Okay.
no. We don't want that kind of drama in this ship. We've had already enough.
Okay. Then I go over to the Goliath and I say, look, no offense, but this seems like it might be really dangerous in the open waters. And you weren't that enthusiastic anyway. I have a question or two,
Sure, go ahead.
if I may. Earlier, you mentioned another tabaxi.
Hmm.
Who is this person? Do you know where they are, or where they came from, or what they do?
Well, uh, I know him. He's a. I wouldn't call him a friend, more like a companion in our shared adventures. We've been traveling around the area. We were in Fandalin some time ago. Um, but yeah, right now we are looking for him. He has gone missing in some strange mission of his. Um,
Okay. Do you know
yeah,
where?
we're not sure. We know that he took his route to Leylon. We were hit there, and they pointed us here, like, oh yeah, there's a tabaxi that maybe you're interested in Saltmarsh. Some people that came from here, and they pointed us at you. I think we lost
Oh,
his trail some time ago.
okay. Well,
Uh,
uh,
he did say something about a relic or something from his people. He was in a search. We're looking for him for that because he
okay,
ran out. He ran off, and he still owes some money.
okay, uh, okay. Have you met more tabaxis in the past?
No. Fortunately for us, this was the only one. For us and for our pocket.
Oh, I see. Well, he taught you a lesson, didn't he?
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure he'll return. He's not like stealing, he just drinks a lot.
Oh, well, who can blame him? With friends like you. Ha ha ha.
Hmm,
Cool. Well, if you need help finding him, I would be interested to maybe support if you need any help, or yeah, I
sure.
mean,
We'll be around this town for a little longer until we find any other clue.
okay. We should be back in like 5 days, so
Oh, that's wonderful.
and now keep an eye out. What's his name or their name?
His name is Kesh. Kesh Tapasando. You'll be able to find him, maybe? I hope so. Anyway, if you see a golden tabaxi like you, wearing some cloak without a cloak, just you know, the head thing,
A
and
hood?
yeah, like a
A
hood,
hood.
exactly. Yeah, you say something around town, and we probably will know. Anyway,
Okay.
and he grabs the old man, slings him over his shoulder. By this
Careful
time,
with that.
oh no, I know how it works. Let's say that he's tainted me already.
Is that the one with the scars and stuff?
No, you can. Okay, let's say that Audrey, during all this time, he's been feeling a bit unwell right next to these people. And as they leave, well, he carries the old man, over his shoulder and moves away and just waves at you. And as they leave, Audrey comes and it's like they both emanated some kind of energy. The old man a lot more than the Goliath, but they both were like too chaotic for his own sanity. It happened something similar to what happened to him, to what happens to him on the bridge.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Strange.
Maybe it was the good decision.
Apparently,
Well,
sounds like it.
so we have a good crew.
I like them.
Yeah. I hope they work well. To be honest, I didn't. I do not even know what is need to a good crewmate. So let's find out. If we don't sing, I guess we
That's a success
we
in
did
my
well.
book.
How
Okay,
long
is
until I'm
everybody
normal?
ready to go?
No. How long until I'm normal?
Oh no, you've gone back to standard height. I mean, you've recovered the 7 inches now that you've gone up and you're gone to a regular height. You're naked, so you most likely are going back to your armor to feel protected again.
Yeah,
Your
I do that definitely.
your clothes are a bit stretched, but apart from that, yeah, everything's all right.
Okay, what is that? What is that old man?
As you said, we make him go.
Okay, good for him. So I was going to shake him some more.
Yeah, for sure, it's good for him and for us.
I think I'm ready to go. What are the names of those two? Where are Jack and Theo?
Um, they are still looking out the poop deck. Like I think it's called like that. I don't like that word. Anyway, they are looking outside the ship, talking to Rangrim, and just enjoying the fresh breeze of the not early morning anymore. It's more like noon or past noon.
Okay, I go back to him and shout some orders while everything else is going on.
Okay.
Okay.
So what
So
now?
I think we're ready to go to the queen of the lizard men, right?
Yep.
Oh, all right. So after some work, um, yeah, after some work getting ready and loading some supplies, um, you get your boat ready. Your ship is ready to go, and you sail down with the first at the first hours of the afternoon. Such you take not too long. They told you like 2 hours. The lizard folk start going out and they take the front of the ship and just start digging in the sun. And that's it. That's pretty much the whole travel. Like a couple hours of sailing south. The crew is getting to know each other and work properly together. You can see that Guren is taking the lead on the top of the ship, manning the sails and everything, and Rangrim is taking control of the stern. I think it's called stern or the taking control of the ship to say it somehow. I'm not sure how it's the word of the control mechanism. Um, so yeah, then Rain and Sativa are working on the deck, manning the cables and the ropes and whatever you want to do. You have no weapons still on your ship, so there's not much else to do other than maybe cleaning or planning.
We get some weapons for the people that can help defend. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
But you didn't get any siege weapons to say it somehow or
oh
ship-based
yeah.
weapons.
No. Yeah.
No, it seems like not.
So yeah. By
Do
the
we
way,
need
you
that?
have not yet.
I mean, we're staying close to the coast, yeah. This
Correct.
is
Uh, actually, you've got I think a couple muskets and a gun and some stuff like that from the previous crew that you managed to. I mean,
troop.
uh, reemplazar. I don't know.
Replace.
Replace, yeah.
Play.
You replace the old crew. They went on an early retirement. So yeah, after some time of sailing, following the directions that Q's is giving you, and you find this mount on the side of the. Let's go to this. You're sailing from here, sorry. And it takes like some hours. You're making like 16 miles. And let me go to the part of the book. Salvage operation. Nope. Oh, here. Uh, okay. Q's has told you about a kind of a promontory on the shores of the marshes that after some sailing you can start to see that the coast turns into a marsh and a swampy area. You can see that there's some fog trapped between the trees in this area. I don't know. Okay, let's talk about your characters for a moment. Who has been traveling through this area, or who's been traveling south of, let's say, Neverwinter before? Who would you say?
Probably
South of
right.
Neverwinter?
South of Neverwinter, yeah, like
Not
this
really.
area.
I would say I travel mostly in the north of Neverwinter,
Okay.
and see, I don't know this area.
What about Brack?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So, well, Brack and of course Rangrim and some of the sailors already know this area, but for you, Brack, you know, it's like quite an unexplored size of land. Most people just avoid it completely. You know that the high road goes around instead of crossing through. Leyland to Thornhold, it's like way more inland than the rest of the high road. And people tend to avoid this area because it's filled with some dangers. Um,
This area, you mean,
yep,
right?
yep, this marsh. Apart from
All right, there. Okay, yeah.
the complicated nature of the marshes, because difficult terrain and stuff, difficult to edificate and to construct anything. So yeah, you are a bit too nerfed because you feel like if there's one thing that you hate more than open sea, it's like unstable land, because at least you're
Yeah,
prepared for the sea. You know, there's nothing there. You need to be prepared. But with marsh and swampy terrain, one moment you could be stepping on solid ground, the next you would be on the mouth of some strange beast or under moving sands. But yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
um, the lizard folk don't seem didn't actually seem quite happy to be going back home, and they point at you that there's a promontory up in the distance where you kind of see as a dog. It's like an old way, an old construction.
Another
Uh,
dog.
Dock,
No, I'm
like
kidding. Yeah.
where. Sorry. Uh, okay. And sure, as you get close, you can see that there is following the dock. There's some constructions that seem to be ruined by now. Wooden make, decrepit and mostly run down, but the dock seems to be standing and firm enough to anchor your ship there. And so there is a trail that goes inland through the forest, through the swamp, and the lizard folk tell you like, "Hey, we have to stop here. It's this place where we should stop."
You heard the men, and I look at Gurren,
Aye, aye, Captain, and they start.
not the captain.
It's not like a respectful term. He treats you like a landlubber.
Landlubber. Who is
Not.
taking
He's not
the
wrong.
who's taking the position of captain then?
Uh, Rangrim would be the navigator, but not properly captain. They are following your orders, so you would be the captains, to say it somehow. Your council
Okay.
of captains, let's say. Uh,
So let's head to the coast then.
so they say, so they do, and they start taking up the sails, reducing speed, and when you notice, they start dropping the anchor, so the ship loses some more speed, and in a matter of minutes, uh, you've landed almost. You're right next to the dock. Um, Sativa and Guren are throwing lines at the dock, trying to get the docking ropes tightened. And yep, you're there. You've docked. You're ready to disembark.
Okay.
And so Sobrak does. Armor and weapons in hand, goes to the coast, disembarks.
All right. You can see that there's like a kilometer ahead of you. There's a kind of a mountain that seems a bit off for most of the construction of the not construction. You understand me, for the coastline, and you have cues pointing like you have to get there.
You're
Uh,
coming with us, no?
yeah, the three lizard folk are going with you.
Okay.
The rest of your crew, together with Rangrim and Oceanus, stay in the ship and
Mhm.
go on their daily new routine,
Yep.
cleaning and making sure everything's up to standard.
Okay. Rangrim, be good while you're in charge.
Sure, man. This will be a. This won't be a party. Sure. Good luck, and he waves at you and
We
goes
wave
back to.
back.
Okay. And while we are working, we should starting thinking ways to come back without the ship. Just in case.
Okay. Give me a second, please. Also, if you
Mhm.
want to take a break, it's 6. We've been here for 2 hours. We can, and
Yep,
if it's all right for you, I'll go have something for drink.
go for it.
Sure. Make it 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure. 5 minutes.
That's enough for me.
Cool. See
See
you
you
now
soon.
then.
See you.
See you.
Okay, guys, are you there?
Hello.
I hope you're enjoying it.
It has been a very experimental beginning, but a really fun one.
Well, let's say that some of the characters that you refused may still be may appear again sometime or other.
I back.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
By the way, did you take with you the weapons that the lizard folk have had bought, or did you leave them
Mhm.
taking them?
We
Okay,
took them.
okay. Well, then I assume that the lizard folk are the one carrying them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi, Chavi.
Hello, you're back.
Hello, you're back. I'm Dad.
Hello.
Anyway,
Wow, I'm back too.
before we go further, impressions so far?
Nice. I
Very
thought that
good.
went really well. I think we have a good crew.
Okay, then let's go on as you're guided through marshes by a group of lizard folk. Um, I would like for you to make an investigation check and look for one thing. Mm, investigation, no, sorry, perception.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Perception or investigation? Sorry.
Perception, please.
26.
Nat-
15.
Okay.
Natural one for Brack.
Then let me see something. We have Audrey, by the way, told you like, hey, I'll catch you on. I'll try to look for you, and he stayed back in the ship. So you're the three of you and the three lizard folk.
Okay.
Okay, it's 26 for bees, right? Conrad.
Yes, 26 is correct.
It's the highest. I know that Brack failed.
have a 15.
Okay, 15. So in front of you, as you advance through the marshes, once you enter into the depths, sorry, of the marshes, light turns a bit more. Um, how to say it? It goes dim. It's not penetrating through the forest. You can smell some foul smells, like you can smell the putrefaction of decaying bodies. You can smell um, plants and moss and lichens and fungi. Sorry, everything's kinda messy. It's taking you longer to traverse this town as the track that you were going through turns into a bit more swampy. It's not difficult terrain yet, but it's complicated for you. And in one of these, you find you, this can see what resembles like a big toad. You're not so sure. I think, yeah, like a group of big toads are doing their own business, but they don't seem too friendly as one of them realize you're there and suddenly all of them start to scatter around you. So if you don't mind placing yourselves here in the bottom left corner.
Mhm, mhm.
Where the lizard folk, I assume we would be kind of behind them as they
Yeah.
know this area.
Check. They have the minis. And oh fuck. Sorry. Sorry for the delays. I didn't have this encounter planned. Shit. Uh, give me a second. Here, you. Be nice. Be nice. There's one. There's two. Fuck. No, these guys are not here. This one is. And Q's is going right next to you as the others follow the tracks that they know.
Hmm.
So yep, this you can see this guy here. You can see this guy here. Okay. All right. Give me a second. I'll add the things and I'll add initiatives, and then we're all set to start. Well,
All
with a
right.
26, I'll say that you've seen all the first wave. Capa, capa de token. Okay. Are you throwing initiatives?
Yep.
Nice.
14.
Okay. Fuck. I didn't have this prepared enough. Sorry.
Don't worry.
No worries. Brack 16. Let me write it down.
17.
That's a lot of toads.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Nice.
But taking into account how dangerous you are,
Yeah, and they're giant, right? Like
they're humanoid toads. Humanoid toads.
Ah. Any reaction before we start combat from the lizard folk?
They didn't see them. Only
Okay.
you did. And
Mhm.
could you remind me? Oh, and I'm so sorry of your. Of
The
your
initiative
no, of
or
your
the perception.
perception.
Uh, I got a 15.
15. Okay. Only this has noticed them.
Oh, sneaky bastards.
Mhm.
Let's do it on groups. So one will be the other one. So I understand that you give the voice of alarm as you see
Yeah.
some. Good. Then let's roll initiative. Two groups. Nice. Okay. This is for the guys here. Alright, and then we have our lizard folk all individually. Well, what the fuck? Let's roll all of them together. Nine. And did you write yours here? Ah, sure. Amazing. You're
It's all in the chat, yeah.
14. And is 17. Okay. Owen, what's your dexterity?
0.
Okay. 16. Then that makes P1. Nice. Okay. Sorry for the delay.
No worries.
It's showtime.
Don't worry.
Okay. As you're starting to realize something's going on, this first group of what? Before anything else, give me a history roll or a nature check, please.
Me?
Yes, you. Sorry. Please.
No worries. History or nature? They're both terrible. It's a 2.
It's a 2. Okay, you have no idea what this is. You see that they are humanoid,
Mhm.
and this first group is advancing on you.
All right. I
This
point them out to my friends.
advance here in somewhat of a formation with a first scout. And that makes it Owen's turn, that just realizes that there are some strange beasts coming out of nowhere.
Okay. I put myself in the front with the sword and the shield,
Mhm.
and uh, well, I want to prepare my action to attack them if they are hostile, and tell them to let us alone and let us pass.
Okay. They reply in a language that you don't understand, like like a fucking Moloch. Uh, and they seem kinda hostile, but they haven't took any damage inducing uh, action yet.
Okay. So my trigger is to uh, cast guiding bolt if they are running to us aggressively.
Okay. That makes it Brack's turn.
Okay. I'm just going to pummel this guy.
Who, who?
This? It's a lizard folk, dude.
That's Q's.
Oh, sorry,
Okay,
I
Q's
just saw
dead.
them. Yeah, I just saw them red. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pop!
Green
Back of the
thing.
head.
Pop. Dead.
But it's green. Exactly. I'm going to. Oh, sorry. I'm going to run here, and I'm also going to save my action, which is going to be attack if they get into range.
Okay, here.
Yep, here where I am.
Okay. I lost one of my d20s and I'm not having a great time. Anyway, that's a problem for future me. The second group of these things will try to move in here, form another front. Yep. These
Sick
two
tactics.
will actually make a range attack on the
Oh,
two lizard folk, one each. So, two spears. Okay, this is not nice. Reach? Oh no, no, they don't. Okay, nothing. Uh, they'll move a bit closer, not too much, but yeah, they'll have their spears ready. That makes it Beast's turn.
cool. They attacked.
Not yet.
They just readied their
Yep.
actions. Okay. I will do like Brock and move here. I think I can go here. Right? Yeah, easy. And take the dodge action.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Nothing.
Oh, I would say to the lizard folk, what's up with these guys? Do you know them?
Okay. Now it's the turn for the lizard folk. That will separate and try to keep a defensive line. And Q's, that's the one that you've talked to the most. He says like, "They are evil. They will try to kill us all and rob us. They must die. And start burying his fangs. All three of them will do that, and then they will they will throw each a javelin. Now they will do. This one goes here for 2. That fails. The second one I think is in reach, so I will try to attack the same one for a natural 1. It fails. Absolutely, it fails. The third one, Q's, will attack this one. I think it's in range. Yep. And also fails. You have the worst warriors on your side. That makes it number 1 group now. That, seeing as they've been attacked, they will run towards you, creating an opportunity for you to attack. Let's see. So yeah, absolutely, they get close. Owen,
Yes.
activated. Brack, you were holding your action too?
And that triggers it actually.
Okay, he's triggered, right?
Excuse me?
What?
Hmm?
What?
Hmm?
What's going on?
I didn't understand a word that Brock said.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was holding my action, and the action was attacking, and the trigger was them getting close to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm going to attack this
Okay.
one with with a 12 to hit.
12 to hit misses.
Yikes. Okay.
Okay, and I will target some of the hostiles. No, they are all hostile.
Yep.
I assume.
Not the lizard
Not the lizard man. Yeah, I know. I will target this one
Which one? Okay.
with the guiding
Guiding
bolt,
bolt.
which is 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. How much damage?
Let me check it. It's okay.
46s.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 6s, 12, and 5 and 1, so 3 6s, 18.
18. Okay. Okay, now it's their turn. Beast, you did your action already? You
I
didn't.
was dodging,
You were
so if
dodging. Okay.
anybody attacked me, then they had disadvantage.
All right, then we'll start upwards, and this one will try to attack you with a spear. I don't know if.
Disadvantage?
Yep, reach. Actually, it will try to do so from. This guy would be here, so you would have to attack from here, Brack. So your action would have been to run up to him and attack, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy here will attack you, this, with disadvantage.
Yep, exactly.
For a 4, I think that misses.
Nay.
Okay. This one here, Brack, will bite you.
All right.
19 does hit, I think.
It does. It does hit.
Okay, that's not too much damage, but you get a bit of a sting. That's 4 points of damage, piercing damage.
Okay.
Now, let's see. This may be the fun part. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. Okay, I need for all the 3 of you and your 3 lizard folk to throw me a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Oh, yikes.
What?
Let's see.
Okay, I
Oh,
got
but
a
I'm
plus
rolling
4.
shit for my friends.
17.
17, okay.
18.
18.
13.
Okay, all of you,
Fail.
save, so you take only 5 points of damage. Psychic damage, as this particular crow beast starts singing, and you feel dizzy, you feel nauseous, and yeah, it starts hurting like hell.
Which one was singing?
The one that Owen attacked.
Remember
Oh.
that one is marked with the guiding bolt.
Yeah, he has advantage on attacks, right? You have advantage against him.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Pretty
no,
different.
pretty different. I know this was an area of effect, so an aura. Okay, and another bite against this poor lizard folk for a natural one, so nothing. That makes it Owen's turn.
Okay. I now charge to attack it. Wait. Charge here.
Okay,
Uh,
you have advantage.
good I have because the first roll was a 5 and the second is a 15. Yes.
Yep.
So
You
it's
just hit the croaker.
mhm.
Roll damage.
It's 8 points of damage
Okay, just 8. That's weird.
and cast spiritual guardians.
Spirit Guardians. Okay,
Nice.
I'll put the aura in myself if you don't mind. It's radius 30 feet.
It's 50 feet radius and effect.
50 or 30?
I design
1-5.
Oh, 15. Okay.
1 5. Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Oh.
And my allies in are designed as not affected.
Okay.
Mhm.
So at the start of their next turn, if I'm not mistaken, they'll take damage if they start there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask for you to roll damage.
Okay.
What can we see?
I asking help for the ancestors, fathers of the forge, and some kind of old spiritual dwarfs, hardworking spiritual dwarfs appear.
Okay, from you emanate the souls of your forefathers, the heads of the forges of Helgral and other clans working in the uh, uh fuck it, I don't know how it's called, the place where dwarves hail from. Strongholds, from your stronghold. Yeah. Okay. You do that. You create an aura of spirits that evocate all your forefathers, and yeah, the souls of lost dwarves working in mines and working in forges come around you and create this aura of damage dealing. Next turn, Brack, you're
Hey!
you're flanked.
I bang my fist on my chest plate and I say, "For Godwin!" And I attack the one that I have in front of me with a -5 to hit and +10 damage.
Okay. Okay.
And with how is it called? A maneuvering attack. So if it lands, it's going to hurt,
Okay.
and it's with advantage, right? Yeah, because it's guiding bolt.
The guiding bolt is not on this one. Is in the one below.
In So in this, okay. So I'm going
No
to attack the
advantage,
one
it's
with.
normal attack.
It's
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna attack the croaker?
I'm going to attack the one with the guiding bolt. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this looks better. So it's 22 to hit.
Absolutely. It's
No, sorry,
-5,
sorry. It's
right?
a
So
10
17.
for. So I got a 15. So 10, 14, 17 to hit. Yeah.
Well, it's over what you needed. So what you do is, as he's concentrated, trying to avoid a second attack from Owen, you bring down your maul in up his head and just mash it against the watery ground and create a puddle of blood that dissipates with mud. And yeah,
Nice.
this guy's fucking dead. Absolutely. That
So I turn to his friend and I say, "Say, it's easy to kill you. Now it's your turn." And I hit him with a -5 to hit.
okay, go ahead.
That's going to be 11, so 17 to hit.
Also hits.
Sorry, and I hit with a maneuvering attack.
So
I'm going to
go.
use it with Owen.
Okay. Where is he can decide where to go, or you move him
Exactly.
towards.
No, he can decide where to go.
Okay.
His normal move range.
ooh. Not how much movement I have?
Your normal.
30 feet,
Okay then.
extra feet.
1, 2, 3,
Without taking attack of opportunity, so you could go for the back line.
4. I position myself here.
All right.
Nice.
I hate you.
Perfect.
Go on. You have to attack again.
I'm going to roll for damage because I got a 17 to hit this guy. That's 2d6s. Okay, that's 15 points of damage.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. He's not dead, but he took a gigantic blow to himself. You hit him in the center of mass with the head of your mole, and he recoils a bit and crouches down like like you created a need for a gag from the heat.
Nice.
Yeah, he's damaged. Anyway, that makes it the second group time, and
No, I'm not
I
finished.
not
And I'm going to use the extra attack on the same guy.
okay. Sure, go ahead.
And this is a normal one. So that's going to. Yeah, I got a natural 18, so that
Yep,
hits. And that's 7 additional points of damage.
he's not yet dead, but you hit him over the head, but kind of fail and just smash on his shoulder blade, sorry, and crack it, and he goes down, but still alive.
Why won't you die? And now it's my turn.
Sorry, I'll never get used to fighter and so many actions, so many attacks. Okay, second group. Now it's your time to deal damage, Owen.
Oh,
I need
they
to
have
roll what?
yeah, they have to roll for. Fuck, I
Wisdom
have
saving.
my dice ready, but I forgot that. You have
Wisdom?
to wisdom saving
Wisdom,
throw.
yeah.
Wisdom.
Okay. What exactly against? What's your DC?
The DC is 15.
15. Okay. One of them saves. The croaker saves. The rest of them takes full damage. So how much?
It's 13.
13, and the other halved or nothing?
13 and the other half.
Okay. Then this is minus 13. Wait. Minus 13. Minus 13. Minus 13. And this is minus 6. Okay, now their turn. This beast will try to attack the lizard folk with a range attack from here with his spear. So what's going on? I'm rolling like shit. 4. Nothing's going on. These two will do the same from here and from here towards you, Owen. Okay, 14 plus 4, I think. Yeah, 18.
To hit?
Yep.
Misses.
Then they do nothing. And the croaker here will try to counterattack your area of effect with his own, and he also goes on singing. So let's see who's
Wisdom save.
affected. Yep, wisdom saving throw. You are. Okay, I need yours. Okay, one of the lizard folk saves, the other one doesn't. That's how much
Four,
damage?
14 for bees.
B is safe.
24
4
for
for
Owen.
24 for Owen, and for Brack, how much?
4.
4. Brack misses and takes 8 points of psychic damage as his song is
Yikes.
again hurting your head so much.
Okay.
The other take 4. Owen,
Mm-hmm.
you take 4. Beast take 4.
Yep.
This takes 4, and this guy takes 8. Okay, that's the Croaker's turn, and that makes it Beast's turn now.
Finally.
Sorry.
I go here.
Okay,
Attack the guy to my left first.
alright.
21 to hit.
It hits.
Has he been damaged yet? Yeah, by Owen, right?
Yeah, he's been dealt damage.
All has been damaged.
Alright. And wait. Let's still d6s, yeah. 7 points of damage.
Absolutely. What else?
And stunning strike, please. So Constitution saving throw.
Of course. That's a 9 plus 1, 10. I think he's down.
Fails. He's stunned. I turn to his buddy to my right and kind of I kick this guy in the face and then I kind of spin around and try to kick the other guy in the head too.
Alright.
That's higher, so 23
Hits.
for 5 points of damage and another stunning strike.
17 plus 1, 18.
Alright, he makes it. I maneuver over here.
Okay, no reaction, so okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and I attack the same guy again. Ew, 12.
12 misses.
Okay, I attack him again. This is flurry of blows, by the way. It's
Okay.
another 12. So.
Yeah, it fails again.
Yep. And then I stand there,
Okay,
and that's it.
that makes it the turn of the lizard folk. That this one will run here. Actually, we'll try to help Brack. This will be here, and Q's will attack the one on the bottom. And now being close range, they have multi-attack.
Yeah, and this one's with advantage.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that's heavy club. Yeah, let's do heavy club. It's the same as fighting. Hold on, let's fight. The first one, nothing. And the second one misses too. Tries to bite, but he's been damaged way too much and he can't think straight. Okay, the second one will attack twice to the enemy in front of Brack, on top, sorry. And he almost stumbles against Brack. Fuck, I'm rolling like shit. No, this is not normal. Let me send you a picture.
Change your dice.
Yeah, I need to do that because this is not normal. So Q's he's recovering from the song of this croaker, but not enough because he got snake eyes. 1-1. Anyway, turn for the first group of bullywugs. This one on the bottom will attack Q's for 11 plus 4, 15. It hits, so it deals 1d6, I think. Yeah, 1d6 plus 2. Yeah, 6 points of damage. You can see that they are throwing at each other's necks, biting. Okay, next. These two on top of you, Brack, will try to attack you. Again with bites, as you're way too close. 19 does hit, right?
Yes.
Well, the other one does not. 19, then it's another d6 plus 2, 5 points of damage.
Alright.
And that's the turn of this bullywug, so now it's Owen's turn.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yep, it's yours. All yours.
Okay, I move here
Mhm.
to attack this one.
Wait. Before that, roll damage.
For what?
There's two of the first group inside your area.
But it's at the start of their turn.
Yeah, exactly, but I missed. So I missed
No,
it.
oh, okay. Boom. Here.
Ok. 17 y 16. Dime si alguno de ellos salva.
Los dos pasan.
Ok.
It's 7,
It's halved.
14, so
Seven.
it's half 7.
Ok. 7. 7. You can see Brack, the one in front of you, is almost dying already. He's been torn apart by the souls of long dead dwarves. Owen, now your proper turn.
My proper turn. Okay, yeah, I move here and attack this one with the longsword. Yes,
All right, attack then.
it's oh, good. 23 to hit
You hit, no trouble.
with 9 points of damage.
Okay, 9 points of damage.
And
Done.
just in case, I will save a spell slot, so that's my whole turn.
All right, that makes it Brax.
Okay. Sorry, guys. This is the last turn I'm going to do. I'm starting not to feel too well.
Okay.
I'm going to attack this guy with a -10 to hit, and that's going to be 17 to hit.
You hit it. And
With a -5 to hit,
I
sorry.
wouldn't even. Okay, 17 minus 5. What's the total damage?
No, sorry. The damage is going to
Damage.
be
Sorry, the attack roll. It's
no. The roll is a total of 17, and the
okay. Then
damage is
no need for rolling damage. You again crash the skull of this toad-looking beast, and the last that you hear is cut short by the sound of crashing bones and um, splashing
broken
sounds.
dreams.
Yeah, pretty much. And again, you burrow his skull or the fragments of his soul into the mud, and his hind legs spasm for a moment like toad legs, and then just stop.
Nice.
Okay, moving on.
I attack the next one
All right,
with a -5 to hit again.
all right.
Ouch, that's not going to hit. Natural 8, so that doesn't hit.
No, if it's down of 15, it doesn't. Anything other?
And I'm going to do my extra attack on him
Okay.
with a -5 again. And that's a natural 17, so that hits.
Yep.
For a total of 18 damage plus 22
No,
points of damage.
again, as you get your maul up from the remains of the previous bullywug, you just spin it at tremendous speed against the head of the other, and you make him fly dead.
Looks like meat is back on the menu, boys.
And I think that's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you very much for the session. It's been
go rest
very
and
fun.
get better. Next week
Thank you
will be
very
better.
much. We'll keep talking. Have a nice
Yes.
one, all.
Get well.
See ya.
Thanks. Bye bye. Cheers.
Okay. I think that if someone's stunned, it automatically fails, right?
Not wisdom, just strength and dexterity saving
Okay.
throws.
So let's roll. Does it has disadvantage?
Nope.
Okay.
It doesn't affect the mind.
All right. Then 4 saving throws. 15, 15, 19, and a 4. I think the 4 gets it full.
My DC is just 15, so I think they are all passes except the 4.
Roll damage still, and we'll see
Okay,
how that goes.
it's 12, so 6 points of damage.
Okay. You can see that the stunned one is like almost falling due to the constant battering of the souls. The others are doing still kinda fine.
Okay.
And that's your damage, and now it's their turn. Beast will concentrate on you, Beast, and the croaker
Yep.
will sing. For the stunned one, I need to roll something, or it goes away after the
No,
turn.
and end of my next turn.
Next one, so he still is
Yeah.
stunned. Okay, nice. Then you'll have to deal with 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
They each bite at you, and fucking hell, like a 9 and a 5. I presume
Nope.
don't do anything. They try to lunge at you and bite, throwing away their spears as they are in close proximity, and you just move away from their lunging bodies and avoid them. But you start hearing again the croaker next to you sing a repulsive
Ooh.
sound. Owen, I need you to
Wisdom
roll
saving
also.
throw.
22.
22, okay. You save.
Ooh, 25.
You
What's
Wow.
save.
happening?
Nice.
Let's
Good
see the
save.
2 lizard folk inside. One of them doesn't, and the other, I think, does save. So, roll damage. Okay, you get each 1 point of psychic damage.
Nice.
Yeah, what I said, rolling like shit. -1, and yeah, this one's stunned yet. So, Beast, your turn.
Cool. That guy's still stunned. Very good. Which one was the singing guy?
The one to your left.
Punch him in the face.
Shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up, exactly. 24 to hit.
24, yeah, absolutely hits. Roll damage.
Stunning strike, please, and 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage going in, and stunning strike. 6 plus. It's the
Fails, I
constitution,
believe.
right? 7 fails.
Yes, 14 is what he needs.
Fails.
So he's stunned.
He's stunned too. Okay. Okay, go ahead. I think you still have a couple attacks to do.
I do. Yeah, I'm going to turn to this guy and punch him as well.
The one on
The
top or the other one?
bottom, the
The bottom.
bottom. 16 to hit.
Just hits. Well, almost just. You hit.
8
You hit.
points of damage.
Okay. He's still he's still alive as you punch him in the gut. He's spitting
All right.
whatever, but he's still
Stunning
fighting.
strike.
All right. Going in. It's 11 plus 1, so 12. I think he's stunned too.
He's stunned too. And
Anything else?
okay. I think I have one normal attack left. If I don't, like my bonus action attack, correct? Da, 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 da. I don't know. Do I have another attack, right? Like just a normal bonus action attack? Is that correct? Or am
Monk
I
does have
tripping?
like. Do you have multi attack? I think you do. So 2 regular attacks and 1 in the bonus.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Bonus
it's
actions. Yeah,
normal
yeah,
3
yeah. Unarmed
plus
strike. Yeah,
key.
yeah,
You
yeah.
have 4.
It's just yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. So I take that one on the last guy that's not stunned, and that's a 24 to hit.
You've stunned everyone.
And this guy has 6 points of damage,
Okay.
but no stun.
No stun? Right.
No, I'm out of key points,
Ah,
and
okay, okay.
that's my turn.
Okay, that makes it the lizard folk's turn. Let's see how they fare.
And the guy on the left is not stunned anymore.
Right. Let's see first this one. He will bite. 19 plus 1, I think. Yep. No, plus 2. Okay, 23. It does hit. Where are my d6s? Here. 4. Fuck off. 6 plus 2. This guy is dead. You can see as the lizard folk lunges at, at the bullywug's neck and just rips out a chunk of it and starts splattering blood everywhere. He's dead. Really, really dead. Like, absolute dead. This one will try to join you fighting the croaker, and again we'll try to club him in the head twice. First one fails with a 10. Second one,
Advantage, advantage.
oh, thank you. Then the first one hits with a 15, and let's see if the second one also hits. Yep, it does. So 2d6 is plus 4. 8. Okay, 13 points of damage on this one. And also clubs his head in and just rips him. He's dead.
Nice.
And finally Q's will try to do the same to the one on the bottom. Let me see.
Come on, Q's.
Oh, Q's is angry. Q's is really, really angry.
Right.
So that's 6 plus 11 plus 2, so 13 in 1. 13 plus 3. 16 points of damage. Oh, this was
Woof.
a dodge. Yet he reduces him to way past his, well, not way past, but he reduces him to half health. And this is the lizard folk turn. Bullywug number 1 will retaliate with a bite of his own, but he misses. Q's is dominating him, and that makes it Owen's turn.
Okay. I turn to Beast and say, "Can you handle this too?"
I got this.
Okay, and then I cast Guiding Bolt to this one.
Okay, go ahead. It's a spell attack, right?
Yep.
Against 15, please.
Okay, it's a 17.
Then you hit. Let's see how much damage you do.
Mm-hmm. 6, 15.
15. It's almost gone, but not yet. You see that you've perforated a hole through his lower stomach with searing light that it's like kind of glowing, red hot in his lower abdomen, and he's looking at you, at the hole, at you, at the hole, but he's still up. Is this the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, that makes it the second Bullywug's turn, so roll damage. Okay,
Ooh. Mm. It's 11.
11. Okay, they both save against 15, right?
Yes.
They both save, so take half damage. How much did you say?
11, so it's 5?
Yeah, 5. You can see that the how it's called, the hammers of the dwarves are hitting against the bodies of the bullywugs, and they are damaging them, although spiritually, but they are not dead yet, and that makes it beast. No, well, this guy is stunned, so he can't do anything. This one will try to attack you, Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Again, biting.
Yep.
Okay, it's a 21
Yup.
for 5 points of damage.
5.
And that
All
makes it
right.
your turn. Time to
All
retaliate.
right. Two attacks against the stunned guy, or well,
Okay.
one first with advantage. 25 to hit.
You kill him, like you
All right.
punch his throat in.
And then I smile at the other guy and miss him with a punch that just hits air. And then, okay, second one, 14, also misses.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Is that your turn?
I will move around to here so that kind of cutting off his getaway lane if he wants to run away.
Okay.
That's it.
Then the lizard folk will try to finish off whatever remains. This one on the bottom Q's will try to bite him using the the opening that you've created, Owen. Literally. With double 18, thanks to the advantage of guiding bolt,
Nice.
he just rips his head off from a bite and starts gnoming on it. And this one's dead. And one of Q's companions will try to do the same to you kill this one. This one's dead. Okay. To the one that's remaining. Let's see how that goes. 12 plus what? Plus 4. Yep. He does the same. He lunges at him and drops him to the ground. And as you can see, he roars at the skies and then bites down on his throat and rips it open. And this finishes the last of the polywalks that you can see.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done.
And if you want, we can end here and we'll discuss
I
matters
guess,
further.
yeah.
I think it's the best, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
see ya in this case.
All right.